Arthur Abram, Superintendent of the Lebanon School District. This month, we will focus on social emotional learning and celebrating our school's diversity. For the past 6 months, a group of about 45 staff members have been working together to create our social emotional learning and diversity, equity, and inclusion direction for the district. They have branded the work as the Rooted Committee. Rooted stands for Respect of Others Through Empathy and Diversity. I encourage you all to get rooted. Let's learn more from Mr. Josh Coatsworth, Director of Special Education, and Mrs. Amber Abreu, Director of ELD, who are chairing this committee.
So social and emotional learning is really important because it looks within to be able to get to know yourself a little bit better. And then it also looks at how you interact with others and really how we can have empathy and support each other.
Social emotional learning helps students gain confidence, set goals, make better decisions, collaborate with others both in work and play, and also navigate the world more effectively.
The administrative team wanted to find a way to make sure these important skills were being provided to as many Lebanon School District students and staff as possible.
So Get Rooted came from a committee of about 40 folks across the district, teachers, administrators, paraeducators, and even our head of nursing. And we said, okay, how can we work together as a district to create a movement of social emotional learning and also diversity, equity, and inclusion? And we felt that was a lot of words. That was quite a mouthful. So we worked together to create a brand. We had a couple ideas thrown around, and Get Rooted, which, as Dr. Abrams said, stands for Respect of Others Through Empathy and Diversity, is something that stuck. And of course, we are the Lebanon Cedars.
The Get Rooted committee puts together resources for teachers, students, and parents that can help support social and emotional learning. It also celebrates cultural diversity and equity. The committee produces a monthly e-newsletter to share these resources. Mrs. Abreu shared other ways that people can get involved.
So I think there's a couple things. This month specifically, we celebrate World Kindness Day.
I would also encourage others to get involved and advocate for their interest in clubs and activities that would also promote that SEL DEI work. And then I would also encourage staff and students to communicate with each other, share any resources they may have, because those resources are not only beneficial for the individual, but also for the whole group.
Can you send a thank you note to someone every morning for a week? An email, a note, a phone call?
Both Mrs. Abreu and Mr. Coatsworth also emphasize the importance of self-care in the process.
And then for yourself, what are you doing to take care of yourself to make sure you feel recharged? It's very easy for us to get on social media, get on our phones or our iPads and use that to unwind. But you have to ask yourself, is that really unwinding? So what makes you feel like you are filling your cup?
So I think one of the more recent things I'm learning how to do is set aside time for my family. I love spending time with my daughter Olivia, who's 11 years old, and my lovely wife. So getting to spend any time with them is a huge benefit to me. I also enjoy being outdoors. I like to hunt, and I also like to fish, and that kind of brings me back to a level playing field.
For more information about these programs, please reach out to either Mr. Coatsworth or Mrs. Abreu, and be sure to check out the next Get Rooted newsletter.